Hi everyone, I'm Nook and welcome to another Nook's Hooks video. Now in this video I'm going to be doing something a bit different than my usual vlogs. It's going to be my first challenge type video. In preparation for my con, I've been making a bunch of my own patterns, so I thought it was about time to step outside of my own patterns and try some new ones. Honestly, I'm slightly nervous because I have not read a new pattern in months because I just keep making my own patterns, but I'm very excited as well to step outside of those and try out some new things. So for this pattern, I actually asked my Patreon members to submit some of their patterns because I wanted to, of course, give something back to them, and I wanted to just find new patterns I'd never seen before. I went through them, chose 12 patterns, and I'm gonna let a random generator pick which patterns I'll be making today. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it all today. It is 9 a.m. right now and I have to leave to a lunch at the neighbor's place today, but I want to get at least 4 patterns done for this one video. And on another note, do we like my new mood lighting? It's already starting to be light outside, so you can't see it that well, but I love it. So let's start by going over the patterns that I could be making in this video. I'll put a picture up here. So we have the Snuggler Puppy Pals by Keeping Creatures, the Maple Whimsy Crew by Lizzie Loves Crochet. She's actually the person I vended with at Facts. Next up we have Fiber Fables Elephants, which I've been wanting to make for a while. We have the Corn Dog by Snailboat Studio, which I love. We have the Spidey D, which is a spider donut by Crochet by April. The Sun Turtles, which is a free pattern by Ashes Amy Arts. Poseidon the Sea Guardian by Triskel Crochet. The Bug Buddies by Bunny Hop Crochets. Then this one is the Axolotl Popsicle by Leefke Hoek. We have the 2-in-1 Dahlia the Spring Duckling crochet pattern by Plamy Plush. We have the Straub by Belly Crochet, which is also a very good friend of mine. And then lastly, the Thieving Mole by Kim's Creative Corner, who's a very good friend of mine, by the way. So I better get started immediately. If I'd like to make at least 4, I might have to extend this video into the weekend, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna get started immediately and we'll see what I'm gonna be getting. Okay, I didn't want to do any fancy screen recording. I'm too lazy for that. So this is the solution. Exciting. We have the Spidey D, which is a very small pattern, and April has been doing a great job at promoting this pattern online. I've been seeing so many fun videos I already know this pattern and I'm excited to try and make it. And I'm happy I'm starting off on a, I think, small and simple one. So let's go purchase the pattern. There we have it. Looks like we need a donut color, a spider color, and a purple pink for the icing. Here they are. Very Halloween-y colors. I realize it's after Halloween, but oh well. Oh, I also need white for the details on the eyes. Okay, let's get started.
Really adorable. Next up, we have this flower bouquet coaster by Viv Crochets on YouTube.
Already time to go ahead and add the eyes. Let's see. Now I need to embroider some white. I've actually never embroidered white around the eyes, I think. I can't remember ever doing it. Let's see if it looks any good. It doesn't. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, that does really help to make the eyes pop because they're black on black. It really looks like it's got pupils. Very cute. So next up is to stuff. I'm a bit stupid. because I literally read leave a long tail for sewing. And then I just cut it off. Now, there's still quite a tail, so I hope it'll be enough. Otherwise, I'll just grab an extra piece to do some more sewing. My fault. I think this is already so freaking cute. Let me adjust that. Look at the little face. Okay, the white is a little bit wonky, but we're gonna ignore that. Body of the spider is done. Next, donut. Whoa. The donut goes up to 60 single crochets in a round. Maybe not as fast as a pattern as I originally thought.
Thanks World on YouTube. This is a beginner tutorial. This might be a me thing, but I feel like for leg warmers, they don't need to be like super...
Okay, so this donut pattern might be a bit longer, but honestly, it is so relaxing to make. Because it has so many stitches and it follows such a simple pattern, I'm really here just in the zone, completely zen, counting, having a great time. Don't have to pay attention too much. I looked at the pattern once and I was like, okay, I get that, and started crocheting, and I haven't even needed to look back. So I'm really enjoying this one. Good job, April. So 30 minutes in, we have the donut ready and the spider body, which is gonna be so cute. Next up is making the icing to go on top. Obligatory puppy break. And it's playtime.
Like a bunch of these little keychains at a market. Like, I feel like people would love these because of how like detailed they look, and just...
Now we have the icing done, and all that's left now is assembly and adding the little 8 legs of the spider. The donut part is assembled and it is looking adorable. I want to eat this, but I can't. So now it's time to add the little head. It's gonna be so cute. And then the little legs, and then we're all done.
As well, some plushies still look really great with those little black safety eyes. I think I might have said that this was the medium size.
And there we have it. The first pattern is done. I think he turned out so freaking cute. And now I want Dunkin' Donuts. I gotta say, this was, I think, the best pattern to start off with to get back into crocheting other people's patterns, because it was such a simple, mindless pattern to do, which you wouldn't say when you look at it like this, that I really enjoyed it. I'm all ready to do the next one. This was a great pattern. I would say it took me like 40 minutes to make, which is pretty quick for like making a pattern for the first time. I did have some breakfast in between, so it's already 10:20 now. So I have a little bit more time before I have to leave. I have to leave at 11 because we have to be at the neighbor's place at 11, but it's just walking outside and going in the next door. So I have about 40 minutes to get started on the next one. So time to spin the wheel again. Let's hope it's another simple one. Ooh, the Maple Whimsy Crew by Lizzie Loves Crochet, so the person I vended with at Facts. Now this is a pattern bundle. So I believe there's 5 patterns in the bundle, but I will only be making like 2 of them. I won't be making every pattern if it's a bundle, just to save myself some time. I'm gonna pick my favorites and I'll let you know. I'm quickly gonna buy the pattern first. Free coloring book. Oh, this is great. There's coloring pages made of a bunch of their patterns. If you hear something in the background, it's Nori not getting enough attention. I swear I give her a lot of attention, but she starts like doing these little sassy whines when... Did you hear that? When she doesn't get enough attention. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we have a Pipkin the pumpkin. We have Chonkle the pine cone. Mimi Cap the toadstool sprite. Nutterly the acorn buddy. And Glimmer the crystal ball critter. My favorite is actually the Glimmer the crystal ball critter. I think that one's so pretty. And then what other one should I make? I'm thinking the acorn. Yeah, the acorn and the crystal ball. What is? I'm gonna start with the acorn because I'm most excited about the crystal ball. So I need a light brown and a dark brown.
Because it's in their new color range that they released this year, and I'm a huge fan of all of them. They're all like really autumnal colors, which is really awesome to see. Usually they have really bright poppy summer.
Again, super quick and easy shape. Very much enjoying this. It is now time to add the eyes. Ta-da! And it's time to color change to the dark brown. But I did want to come on here because I got a comment on my facts YouTube video, the one where I actually had the con, that said something like, I think it's unacceptable of the organizers to put two crocheters next to each other, but I realized I didn't make it very clear. Me and Lizzie know each other and we actually shared a booth. Of course, it's not ideal to have two crocheters next to each other, but for us it's fine because I have such different things. I only sell my own patterns, and me and Lizzie have an agreement that she doesn't sell any of my patterns at Facts, obviously. And for the rest, our stuff, it looks very different, so it wasn't a problem at all. And we very much enjoyed doing it together. Well, I did. I hope Lizzie did too. Lizzie, if you're watching this, see you in April. We already booked a table together in April as well to vent together.
Mirrors of each other, because the second way it was written, I was able to understand more. Another thing I noticed was that the pattern ignores possible issues.
Time for the border and the mouth. And I have to hurry up because I almost have to leave. And there we have our little acorn buddy. Oh, let me check his actual name. Nutterly the acorn buddy. I did sew on his mouth a little crooked. I'm not good at sewing, okay? But he still looks very cute. I have one minor note about this pattern, and that was that Lizzie did not specify on which rounds to attach the arms and legs. So I kind of just looked at the picture and tried to align it with what it looked like in her pictures, but still, turns out really, really cute. Oh, look at him sitting all cross-legged. Next up, I'm going to be making the crystal ball in the same pattern bundle. But right now, I really have to go to the neighbor's house for a little lunch get together. I'm back from lunch at the neighbor's. It's 1:45 now, so let's get cracking on the next pattern. So first, I was gonna make the Glimmer the Crystal Ball Critter by Lizzie Loves Crochet. These are the two colors I picked out, and let's go.
By the slight change in background, but the next pattern is by M's Cozy Creatures, and this is a
Time to add the eyes. I am thoroughly enjoying the simple shapes. It's so mindless. It's autopilot crocheting, and it's so much fun. So, eyes. Let's see. Between rows 7 and 8. And I'm using the same size eyes for all of these patterns just because I don't really have any others, because that's the size I always use for my own patterns. I do have some more big painted sinker eyes that I use for my Nessies, but of the small black ones, I mostly only have these. So I'm working on the base now, but in the next row I have to crochet in the third loop only, which I have never heard of before. So let's see if it says in the beginning, third loop only. I'm gonna research this, how to crochet in the third loop. I guess I do see a little loop at the back. Let me know if you've heard of a third loop only before, or if it's just me that's new to this. She sent me a video and I think I'm doing it right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do that off camera. So according to what Lizzie sent me, what I have been doing is correct, but she did give me a tip to use a darning needle to pull up the loop that you have to crochet through and then go through with the hook, which is a bit tedious, but it does work a lot better. And it does create a very nice border.
I'm sure it does some fun things, but at the moment, before researching it and just whilst I'm filming this, I have no idea what this does, but it's a hairpin. It's meant to be stronger.
The crystal ball is done, and other than that new stitch, I really enjoyed making this one, and I think the final result is so cute. It actually stands on its own. Now it's on my hand, so it might wobble a bit, but it actually stands on its own on the table. So I think that's what the special stitch is for. But really, so cute. I'm very happy with how this one turned out. That's where I'm going to leave it for the bundle by Lizzie Crochet. Lizzie loves crochet. And then it's time to pick the next pattern. Got my wheel. The Bug Buddies! That's another bundle by Bunny Hop Crochets. And I was very excited about this one. It's another set of minis, so I'll probably only make 2 of them, but there is something special. About them which made me very excited, which I will show you once I've made one. I'm kind of scared that I'm getting all the smaller patterns right now, because this means next time I do this video, because I won't be able to finish all patterns in this video, so I'll definitely do a second version. I'm going to be left with all the bigger patterns. Oh well, I'm very excited about this one. And this pattern is, I believe, from Bunny Hop Crochets, who is a massive supporter of my channel. Like, I constantly see them in my comment section, liking my posts, messaging me. So very, very thankful for Bunny Hop Crochets. So definitely go give them a follow on Instagram, and let's check out this pattern. So it seems like it's a pattern of 5 bugs, a dragonfly, a butterfly, I've lost the word in English, caterpillar, a bee, and a ladybug. And what's special about them is their legs are like little loops, so you can like have them stuck to your finger, or like hang them on something in your room. So that's gonna be very fun. Looking at them, I definitely want to make the bee. It looks so cute. And then I think I'm also gonna make the dragonfly. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my colors and then let's get crocheting. So in this round, I'm very confused. So there's 2 rounds and I have to crochet, I think, once in one round. I need to crochet first through one wing and the body, and then through the other wing and the body, is what I'm understanding. But it does that twice. But we only pinched it and did 1 single crochet on the side. So I'm confused where you're supposed to crochet through, unless I was supposed to do, wait a second, their wings are even, I will figure something out. It'll be okay. I guess that kind of looks like the pattern. Yeah. Maybe I'm just not used to reading other people's patterns anymore. Time to add the eyes. I think I made the wings look cute. I just realized I have a stain on my sweater. Ignore that. Don't look at it. It's not there, okay? It's not there.
I feel really guilty about this one, but I'm going to show you.
So here's the bee. Fully no sew. Now it's time to add the legs. Now this is what I thought was so fun about this pattern. Ta-da! It can attach to your finger. And it has like 6 little leggies. Well, it's actually 3 loops, but they look like 6 leggies. Oh, there he goes. So cute. I very much enjoyed this pattern, but I would not say that it's beginner friendly. The person does not state that it's beginner friendly, but there are some things that maybe miss some explanation, but if you're an advanced crocheter, you can definitely figure it out. Up next, I will be making the dragonfly. For the dragonfly, I'll be making a pink dragonfly with blue wings.
Let me show you what I have. Okay, so here is, oh, maybe, okay, come on, lay right, cooperate.
So I finished the body of the dragonfly. It's looking like a worm right now. I think it's adorable. And now I'm gonna make the wings and add them. And if you've watched my previous video, you know what's going on with this snuggled up blanket on my back. So let's get the wings done and then assemble.
2 sides. So I sewed the top last night, but then I thought to myself, wait a minute, this can make a really cute like second pocket on this bag. So I actually...
And there we have the little dragonfly. So cute. Okay, that is 3 patterns done and tested. So time to spin the wheel for another one. It is now 4 p.m. Ideally, I would stop at 6 p.m. because I have a lot of work this week for my secret project mostly, and editing this video, still want to do some market prep, because as you saw in my previous video, I made 9 bears, but if I don't make any extra this week, then we're back to square one basically, where I don't have any extra bears, and this week is super busy, and next week as well. Next week I have a crochet workshop that I have to plan and fully work out on Tuesday, and then this whole month I also very much have to work on my secret projects. There's a lot of crocheting to be done, so, and that's also all stuff that I cannot film for the month and post in the month of November, so I need to find other ways to have some content for you guys for weekly videos, which is why I decided to do this video now, because it's like one full day that I get to spend on the video and then it's over with. So preferably I'd like to end at 6 so that either I can already fully edit this vlog and have it done with and not have to worry about it for the rest of the week, or I might not want to edit tonight and then I will just work on the secret project for the rest of the night to relieve my stress about that a little bit. So we'll see. Anyway, time to spin the wheel. So we have 9 options left. Let's spin. The Thieving Mole. The Thieving Mole is a pattern by Kim's Creative Corner BE, who's a very good friend of mine, so I'm very excited about this one. It's inspired by well, I'm sure it's inspired by the Niffler from Fantastic Beasts, so that's gonna be super excited. Okay, I must say this is a very, very pretty pattern. I know all the stitches, great. So let's grab the color. It looks like we need like a beigey color, a gold color, and a black color. I think I might actually make my thieving. I'm so bad at pronouncing the word thieving. I think I might make my thieving mole in brown instead of black, just because I've kind of had it with crocheting with black yarn for today. So I picked this beige color from Honey Bunny by Hobie, a dark brown color, and this new really vibrant yellow from Juan's Bunny Baby for the gold color. Okay, I'm sure this one will be a slightly longer pattern than the previous ones, so I'm guessing this will be the last one of the day. I'm very excited about it though. Actually, doesn't look too bad, and it looks like the body is crocheted in one long piece, which I'm very excited about, because that's going to be so nice and brainless. So let's get into the pattern.
Another thing that I like about it, I like this a lot for travel, is this folds up really, really small. Like it's fairly thin without being like see-through or anything. Like it's not.
Once again, time to add the eyes. Ta-da! The long little nose looks so funny. I'm happy I'm crocheting with brown yarn, otherwise with the sun going down you wouldn't be able to see much.
How that's possible, but that they all use the same amount of yarn, but they did, and here they are.
So this is how far I've gotten for now, but I think it's time to go on a walk with the dogs before it's fully dark, because the dogs enjoy it more when it's light outside. So I'm going to be taking a little break. Probably won't finish before 6. It's already 4:40 and gonna be walking the dogs as well, but that's okay. It's not a hard deadline or anything for myself, so time for a walk. I'm back. We did end up going on quite an extended walk, so it's already 5:40 now, but I did already go ahead and finish up the main part of the body. It is looking so funny and I love it. Now, what's left is 2 arms, 2 legs, a tail, and the coin, and then assembly. So, I think I should definitely be done by like 6:30, so that's not too bad. Then it's time to wrap up this vlog so I can go have some dinner and do some other crochet related work. I've finished all the extra pieces. We have the arms, the legs, the tail, and the coin. So now all that's left is assembling. It is now 6:20, so my estimate of finishing before 6:30 was pretty accurate. And here it is, the thieving mole. I think this may be my favorite pattern of the day, but I'm also biased because I love Fantastic Beasts. Oh, I'm obsessed with this one. It definitely also took the longest, but very, very worth it. The pattern was written beautifully and I'm super happy with the result. So let me put my sewing sticks away and then do a little roundup of everything we made today. So we started off with the Spider Donut by April. Then we did the Acorn and Crystal Ball by Lizzie. Then the Bee and Dragonfly by Bunny Hop. And then last but not least, the Thieving Mole by Kim's Creative Corner. Let's do a little roundup if everything wants to balance on me. This one. And there, wait. And there we have it. Tested 4 patterns and made 6 plushies. So I would call that a success. Now I definitely didn't get through all of the patterns, and I'm sure there will be more Patreon submissions coming in the future. So this is not the last you'll see of me doing the random wheel generator challenge for my Patreon member patterns. And with that, it is unfortunately time to wrap up this video. I have a lot of other work to do tonight, so I better get started on that. Either way, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit different than my usual videos, so I really hope you enjoyed it. In the future, I'll definitely be doing some more challenges, some more vlogs. There's this one very fun video that is coming up that I'm super excited about. I'm just waiting on an order for that one, which should come in, I think, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So who knows? Next week, I will probably start filming for that video. But it's going to take a while, so I might only be able to release that video in a couple weeks' time. Either way, I'm going to leave you with that. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!